Hi everyone, and welcome to a Proverbs Home. I am so glad that you are here today. I wanted to get on here, make a quick video and show you what I've been up to. I have actually been water canning a lot this week and last week, and just learning how to get used to water canning. Pretty soon I'm going to be pressure canning. Now, I got my pressure canner for Christmas last year. I still haven't used it. And the reason why was because I wanted to dabble my fingers a little bit in the water bathing first, kind of get used to that, study about it, research. I've been researching canning for 4 years, and I so enjoy watching it. And then I was kind of nervous to start. I was kind of nervous to can and not knowing how good I would be at it, and then finally said I'm gonna dive in. I said I'm gonna dive in and I'm gonna go on ahead and start. So last year I actually water bathed frozen fruit that I had in my freezer. I made jelly and I water bathed it. So it was okay. It wasn't my best, but it turned out okay. It wasn't long term either. We went on ahead and ate it really quick. So I'm gonna show you and share with you what I've been canning so far, how it's been working for me, and if I'm enjoying it, or is it something that I'm just gonna stop doing altogether. Then I'm gonna share with you a really great book I found at the Amish store, and I think you'll really enjoy it. First, let's go on ahead, get yourself a cup of coffee, cup of tea, sit on back, and let me show you what I've been doing. I'm gonna show you the cranberry. We made cranberry sauce. This was so much fun to make. I really enjoy it because my husband loves cranberry sauce and I love cranberry sauce. Now the reason is so low like that because this was the leftovers, and I didn't want to do like 1/2 pint and then the other one was less than a 1/2 pint. I didn't want to do this, so I just stuck it in this jar. I just put it in this jar, and this is cranberry sauce and it has apples in it and it is so good. So yeah, that was great. This was a lot of fun. These are the smaller jars that I canned of cranberry sauce, and I did label them. Like I said, this is my first time making cranberry, so I'm even learning how to label. I am going to get prettier labels, but this is what I had in my stash of stickers, and I want to use what I have already without going out and spending money. So this is the other ones that I made, and they came out so good because my husband and I opened one to try it, and it was delicious. The rhubarb jelly was the best. It came out so delicious. I did this open kettle and it came out really, really good. If you're interested, there are many videos out there. I know I'm probably going to be asked to make a video on canning. I am not there yet to make videos on this. I'm learning as I go, and once I start getting acclimated and I do a lot better, then I promise you I will make a video. Videotaping everything, I have to stop, move the camera, do stuff like that, and then I'm gonna miss what I'm doing. So right now I'm practicing and I'm learning, so I thought this was a great way to share with you. So like I said, I put my labels on top so I know what I am canning. So we got rhubarb jelly. Our neighbor, where he lives, the garden grows rhubarb for the people that lived there a long time ago, but they don't eat it, so they give it to us. And then I made applesauce. So put the date, and I love the way it came out. It came out so pretty and it tastes so good. This was so much fun to make also. The reason why I have my canning goods here is because this room gets really dark and it stays very cool in here. I'm actually going to be having a covering for this that's going to cover this to keep everything dark. But I really like it over here. I like having my new preservatives here, and it's just a lot of fun. I think if you're going to start canning and you're someone like me that has never really canned and you're learning about it, the best way to start is water bathing. Now we are going to be pressure canning chili. We are going to do that. We have our ball books. My husband is very detail oriented. He doesn't do anything without being detailed oriented and making sure that everything's going to be right. So he's going to help me. And I made batches of chili the other day. It was delicious. My husband loved it. It was really, really good. So we decided we're going to make 2 batches of chili, and then we're going to go on ahead and pressure can them, and some of them are going to go up for long term. That's what we're going to do. We're very excited about doing that. It's something we've been wanting to do as husband and wife, and we want to start being more self-sufficient. We already started decluttering a lot of things that we've needed to declutter. I mean, we're keeping the things that we want to keep, but we're decluttering stuff that's been around, that we no longer use, that's been around since we moved into this house. And we've been really working on that. And this area here, this is like a prepping area. It's where I have some of my prepping goods. And I like this area here in this room because it's a cozy room. It gets dark in here. It gets very cold in here. So it is great. It's a great room for preservatives. It's a great room for canning. And I really enjoy this prepping area. I really like it. Now I want to share with you this wonderful book called Mops, Muffins, and Motherhood. This is a great book. I really like this. I did get this book at the Amish store, and I came home and looked it up on Amazon. They do have it on Amazon, so I'll link it for you. Now, I got it a lot cheaper at the Amish store. So if you have an Amish market or Amish store around your area, you may want to check them out first. So go on Amazon. I'll link the link at the bottom. I don't get anything from Amazon. If I share something with you, it's just because I think maybe you might enjoy it. But I don't have any affiliation with Amazon, just I shop there, but I don't get any resources, any compensation or anything like that. But this is a really good book, and what I like about it, she talks about homemaking and also the spiritual part of it. She talks about homemaking and praying. You know, not just homemaking without taking time to pray and stopping throughout your day 10-15 minutes and talking to God, thanking Him for the things He's given you, thanking Him for your homemaking and all the things you've accomplished. It is very important that we take out that time throughout the day to stop and focus and pray and worship. I think it's very important. It talks about who we are as women, who we are as homemakers, and what we can do. Who are you as a mother? It talks about spiritual refreshment, and that's what I was talking about, praying and, you know, asking God to help you with all those intricate details that you do in your home. Getting ready for company, getting your household ready, how to do it and kind of take the stress off of you. Paying the bills, talks about paying your bills, how to budget yourself, which right now, we all need to kind of budget ourselves. I think it's important anytime in our lives to budget ourselves, but right now I think most important, my husband and I, we always buy our cat litter at Walmart, and we could not believe we went in there today and it was $28 for cat litter. So guess what? We no longer can afford to buy cat litter, so what we're buying, we're still buying cat litter, but the cat litter in a $5 bag. It's the cheaper cat litter. I'm gonna have to add the what is that called? I'm gonna have to add the baking soda to it and make sure it's cleaned out every day, which I already do that. But with the other litter, it has that fresh stuff in it and can't hardly smell it. But with this litter, it's gonna be a little different, but we have to save our money. So even part of homemaking is our pets, taking care of our pets, right? Trying to find the best deal when it comes to our pets to feed them. Maybe even make them homemade food. Whatever it is, if you have a pet. I have a little kitty, so we got to make sure we take good care of him. Now, we all know our pets are not more important than our family, but they are important, right? And we're to take good care of them. And then it also talks about how to preserve leftovers, which I like. Sorry, folks, my throat is kind of, it has delicious recipes. And there's another one I want to show you here that I think you really would like. Shall we wear clothes? How to upscale those clothes. If you see the sewing machine I have in here, I got that on Temu for very cheap. We had a credit. We had an extra credit. And my husband's like, use it up, because if we don't use it, we're going to lose it. So he said, go on ahead and get what you want. Got this sewing machine. Let me show you real quick. This wasn't part of the video, but I'll show you. This is the sewing machine I got. It's very good quality sewing machine. I already have a sewing machine. I have a brother's sewing machine. But I wanted one for some simpler task. The other one's a little bit more complicated, and I just wanted one to make napkins, pillowcases, stuff like that. So my husband's like, just pick it out, just get it, because we're going to lose the credit. Wow, I'm just rhyming today. So I got it for $27, and our credit paid for it. So it's just really nice. It's got all the stitching levels, and it's just really nice. It comes with the foot pad and the spools and everything. So I put it here in my prepping room because this is a great place to sit and it's a great place to sew. That's part of prepping. Get yourself a small sewing machine. It's not hard to sew something simple, things you can make for your home that you can get for very inexpensive. So what shall we wear? Part of that is not going out and shopping and buying new clothes all the time, but using what we already have in our closet that is going to save us money. Preserving. It even talks about canning and preserving, which we were just talking about canning. Here it is, flapping in the breeze. It talks about sometimes the stress from our laundry, you know, especially when you have a big family and you're washing clothes for your children, they're in school, you're homeschooling, and you're doing all these things, and you have to, you know, just take care of the laundry all the time. It can be very stressful. So she even talks about that. This is a great book, Mops, Muffins, and Motherhood. It really is. That's why I'm sharing it with you, because you might really like it. So everyone, I hope you enjoyed this video today. I hope that you enjoy seeing what I'm doing as far as preserving and canning. And once I get more into it, I'll share more with you. But like everything, it starts slowly and patiently. And if you mess up, you just start again. So God bless everyone. Thank you for joining me today. Don't forget to hit that like button, and don't forget to share this video with a friend. You know, sometimes people just need to be encouraged, and they need to watch something that's encouraging and a lot of fun, and not all the drama and all the stuff that this world is putting out there. So I love you all, and I'll talk to you all in the next video. Bye, everyone.